ChatGPT 5 is here. How does that change your career? The short answer, it changes everything. Now, of course, my aim is to not cause any kind of unnecessary fear or panic, but my aim is very simple, to share some data and some of my insights into what's happening in the AI world right now, and more importantly, how should you prepare to future-proof your career by leveraging AI. So let's get started. Now, if you've not seen this, check out this video by Sam Altman, where he talks a lot about what is ChatGPT 5, how is it different from the previous AI models, what are the improvements like, and what's kind of happening in the AI space, and more importantly, where the world is headed. One of the things that really stood out to me in this particular podcast that I saw was this section which talks about what is our shared responsibility here. Now, the thing that I took away from this was that the world is changing, a new technology is coming. So what's our role as non-technical people here? The goal is simple. A new technology is here. Can we find a way to use it for something good? It's just as simple as that. And in a way, that's what I'm trying to do sort of here as well. That okay, a new technology is here. How can we leverage that in our lives and use it for something positive, something good? And then if you check out this report published by PwC, it's a very detailed report on what's kind of happening in the global AI jobs space, and they've shared a lot of data in terms of what's AI doing, what is happening in the world, and what are some key findings. And as you can see, we have all of this data-backed research which says that AI is making workers significantly more productive and creating a lot of values for companies. Companies are using AI to make workers more valuable and productive, not just to streamline headcount. And AI is creating deep change in the skills workers need to succeed. Now, this is a very important line over here, because the kind of skills that were needed to do any kind of job or to run any kind of business 10 years ago is very different from how the world looks like right now. So clearly there is a shift coming and we need to prepare for it. And then if you check out this report published by Stanford, this talks a lot about what is the AI's influence on society and how is the world changing. And as you can see, the AI performance on demanding benchmarks continues to improve, which is again circling back to the GPT-5, that the models keep on improving. So we are not just in the age where you can type in a few emails, write a few documents here and there. You can actually do a lot more if you learn how to use the AI tools well. And that's what you can do, and that's what you should do if you're navigating your career in this day and age. And of course, AI is getting increasingly embedded in everyday life. So the smallest of tasks that you do a simple Google search. Now that can be done differently and smartly by the use of AI tools. So the way you navigate information, the way you research, the way you go about your day-to-day tasks in your personal life and your career, a lot of this can be done differently and smartly by the use of AI tools. Moving on, then there are these kind of slightly more clickbaity articles as well, right? Which says that, okay, these jobs will fall first as AI takes over the workplace. Again, the idea is not to cause more fear and panic, but the idea is just to understand that, okay, the kind of skills that you needed before have changed. So you need to operate with a slightly different mindset and a slightly different skill set. And all you need to do is upgrade yourself, and if you really kind of learn this, there's no reason to panic or worry. And then of course you can check out this kind of detailed report by McKinsey as well, which talks about what needs to happen in the workplace if we have to empower people to unlock AI's full potential. It's a very, very detailed report. I won't go into the complete detail of it, but in a nutshell, it says that okay, the people are ready, the technology is here. All we need to do is just modify our systems to adapt to it. That's in a nutshell what's kind of happening. And then of course, this is an article that I really like, because it talks about how can non-technical professionals thrive in the age of artificial intelligence. Now, of course, the most important thing is AI is not the future of work, it is now. It's happening right in front of us. A lot of people are using it to do some pretty cool things, some pretty innovative things. So if you've not jumped on the bandwagon yet, I think it's time you should reconsider and just do this. And of course, it's very important to kind of understand AI, because it's all around us. And again, the idea is to not get scared or worried, but the idea is to just understand it so you can use it well for your own use case. And then of course you can check this out, what are the different tools, what are the basic products. In case you don't know too much about AI, you can check these details out. But this is where I would kind of maybe nudge or push some of you, especially if you are from a non-technical background trying to learn AI for the first time. So these are the few things that you need to kind of learn and get good at, which is, basic data literacy. Understand how data works, how do you interpret it, how do you leverage it in decision making, and of course familiarize yourself with basic AI tools like ChatGPT, so on and so forth, Canva, Grammarly, Gemini. The list is endless. And of course understand a little bit about automation and workflows and how you can leverage that in your day-to-day personal life and career as well. And in case you are wondering, hey, that is way too much information for me, I don't even know what to do, where to start, where to begin. So the answer is very simple. You are trying to prepare your career in the AI world. So you need to just take a few simple steps. So step one is, first of all, understand what is the impact of AI on your current or intended career. So if you do things that are very simple to automate, if you do things that are very simple to delegate, chances are that the AI can do it faster and better than you. And again, there's no reason to panic, but can you learn how to leverage AI to do that better, to do that faster, to do that more efficiently? And then of course, try and see that, okay, keeping all of this perspective in mind, where can your career head towards? And again, the idea is to not get overwhelmed, but contextualize your game plan. Maybe the industry that you're in, maybe the work that you're doing needs to kind of shift and change. And there's no harm in that, right? The only thing is you need to find a way to evolve and get better. So you need to figure out how to, be a little bit more creative with the tools that are out there and find a way to constantly upskill yourself. And then the most important thing, start taking action, because no one is going to come and teach you AI things automatically, or it won't happen automatically. You have to take charge. You have to take action. How do you do that? You just start with the basics. So if you don't know what basics of AI are, just check those out. There's a lot of resources out there. So learn different types of AI. How does it work? Familiarize yourself with basic AI tools, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. The list is endless. And find a way to join AI communities, talk to people about how they use AI in their day-to-day work, just so that you can get a bit more perspective. And the most important thing is practice problem solving, because whatever it is that you're doing, personally or professionally, chances are there's a way you can integrate AI in your workflow creatively. So if you can't figure it out, speak to people, find the right mentor for you, and then learn how to do that. And the most important thing is embrace the AI revolution, because there's nothing to be worried about or scared about. It's just a new technology. This is, in a couple of years, it's going to be like writing an email, right? Like people who learned this first found a way to leverage that and advance in their career way faster. And the AI revolution is literally just the same. So you just need to learn the right tools the right way and find a way to future-proof your work. And in case you're wondering, hey, this is still too much information, how do I get started? I would recommend checking out a few free courses. For example, this course called Google AI Essentials. This is hosted on Coursera. So again, Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, there's a bunch of resources out there where you can learn things for free. Companies like OpenAI Academy, Anthropic Academy also host a lot of free courses. But in case you find that to be confusing or overwhelming, you can also find courses where you work with a mentor and someone who's there to kind of guide you, nudge you, help you in your own personal workflows, teach you how to use it so you can advance your own use case as well. So that's pretty much it. Again, nothing to get scared of or overwhelmed with. A new technology is here. You just need to learn how to leverage it to the best of your capacity. In case you're interested in learning more about AI and need a personal mentor, I have launched a new program. Check out that in the link below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.